Alright guys, welcome back to Alliance War number 8 in Season 39 of Alliance War. We got Path 1 and 3 plus some mini-A's and some boss action for you this war. Starting off on Path 1, we got Doc Ock against the reinvigorated, regen Hyperion here. Ideally, if I just can get parry heavies the entire time, it's going to be an easy fight. But of course, that block didn't register, didn't work. My timing is usually really good, but as we've seen in the last few wars, sometimes that parry just does not happen the way you want. And with Doc Ock, I really prefer to have that rotation going the entire time. He's not a global defender, so it's not so bad. I just have to get parry heavy and try and get back into my rotation. The only issue is every time I'm close to him, he gets a regen. If he gets too many of those regens and I don't have him heal blocked when he gets the regen, he's getting those passive charges there, the gray ones. If he gets like 10, I think he goes either he gets Furies or he goes unblockable. I don't want to deal with that at all. We get back into the groove. We get the triple debuff on. Now we're just going to go ahead and refresh it with the special 1. So now I don't have to worry about those charges adding up because he is heal blocked. We're going to continue to spam these special 1s over and over and over again. There we go. Just get it. He'll throw his special 1. That's fine. We'll go ahead, refresh the triple debuff once again. When he does proc a heal, I am actually able to siphon off a little bit of a healing from that combo that I took earlier. So we are ticking up a little bit in health, not a ton, but a little bit. And then we're going to go one more hit, and he's done. So that one's fine. Wasn't perfectly smooth, but we'll take it. Next is Apocalypse on Masochism. So we're going to throw on the pre-fight from Magneto House of X, and I'm going to go with Wiccan. Wiccan is a hashtag hero champion, so he's going to benefit from the passive stun to get around the Masochism. And the Neutralize that Wiccan puts on is a passive debuff. Same with the Incinerate, which is he's going to become immune to it. But then I'm going to put on a ton of debuffs with the shocks and the plasma from the special 2, and then I don't really have to worry about the masochism so much. So might tick a little bit, but at the same time I'm also putting on the neutralize, so the masochism is getting eaten by the neutralize at the same time. I thought this was a really nice, interesting counter for this masochism apocalypse. Usually I like to use apocalypse for masochism nodes, but because apocalypse against apocalypse is a really terrible matchup, I thought this would be a much better use, and Wiccan put in a ton of work on this war. So we're going to continue up to node 20. We've got a CGR. We are also going to put our second pre-fight on because it's another masochism. The only thing I forgot about this fight, which kind of tripped me up a little bit at the beginning, is that CGR is going to proc a armor up. When he procs an armor up, I'm going to get power locked for 6 seconds. I do have an advanced power boost on because I'm trying to get to that special 2 because, again, he's Incinerate immune but not shock immune. So I want to get to a special 2, but I'm having a hard time there because he keeps proccing that armor up was giving me a passive heal block. Now his special, he is a global defender, so that I'm waiting back so that the I kind of had to throw that special. I didn't want to go to a special 3. I wanted that special 2, so I kind of wasted it. I needed him to wait for the unsteady debuff to disappear from after he threw his special. Plus I need to throw the special because he was building up Furies on steady buildup on this one. So right now I'm just going to wait out that special 1. If he could just throw it, it'd be really, really, really nice. Hit into his block again. Try and bait that special 1. Finally, he throws it. Now again, I kind of have to wait out the unsteady debuff here, so I'm going to back off. Then I'm going to parry into a big special 2. Even with the masochism triggering on that one, I wasn't worried too much because I put so many debuffs on with my special 2. Then the special 1 finishes him off. A little tricky, but we got through it. Next, we got Omega Sentinel on path 3. You know this is Galan fodder here. We're just going to go ahead with our normal medium, light, medium combos. Build up all our buffs. We'll drop a parry heavy, and we will throw a nice big special and nuke down Omega Sentinel. There we go. There's the heavy. unblockable, unstoppable, special 1. Poof, goodbye, Omega Sentinel. Next up on the list, we've got the mini on node 24. We got an iDoom. Now, the only thing about this node you got to remember is it's buffet, but it's vigorous assault. If he gets a regen, he's going to go unblockable. Now, iDoom has a regen at like when he gets to like below 15%, something like that. And the problem is I should have gone for more combos. I'm going for my medium light mediums. Even though I'm glancing a little bit, I have to make sure that his, similar to Doom, he gets like an aura, that tech symbol there above him. You have to want to wait for that to disappear before I go ahead and go for my heavy special, which I do here, but it doesn't kill him. And now when I hit into him, I am going to proc his regen. And because I proc his regen, he's going to actually heal up quite a bit. But I'm not going to get flustered by it. I'm going to, like, because I'm going here for my medium light medium combos, trying to build up to the next harvest. He throws his special 2. I know how to evade that one. And now he is unblockable. So I just have to wait out the regen. Unfortunately, when you have to wait out the regen, he actually heals all the way back to over 50%. But now that it's done, I can just go right back into a nice heavy unblockable special 2 for another harvest. He is almost down, and now he can't get his regen again, so I can just go for my regular combos and take him down. So it was a good, I do get clipped by that special 1, unfortunately. I wasn't trying to do that, obviously. But we didn't freak out. We remembered what to do, and we backed off, finished it up. One more unblockable special 1. Goodbye, infamous Iron Man. Now, we're going to continue Path 3 in Section 2. This is the Claire fight that we screwed up last time. Here, we're going to stay in the bleed the entire time. And this is just going to be not a fast fight, but not a, safe. We're going to play it extremely safe. Okay, we're going to stay in the bleed phase the entire time. We're going to heal up from the armor breaks from his special 1. I might end up pushing him to a special 2 at one point. I'm not a huge fan of evading Surfer's special 2. I can do it most of the time, but anytime I do push him to a special 2, it's just an opportunity. Like here, I really made sure to back up because I've been clipped on it on more than one occasion. So, you know what? It's not so bad. We're going to stick with, again, we're just sticking with medium ending combos so we don't go into the poison or incinerate phase, and we just get a lot of nice clean evades on the special 1 there. He keeps proccing the power gains. We need to get to our special 2 so we can put the buff immunity on him. There, I know he's close to another special. The poison is nice when you can control the power. The incinerate's nice for the big burst damage. He hasn't been proccing there. He finally procs an armor, so I would have gotten screwed if he had procced an armor and I was in the wrong immunity phase. So again, we're going to go ahead and drop a nice big old special 2. He's got the immunity there. I'm at a full yellow bar. And he is almost done. Again, one more clean evade on another special 1. Go for the parry into another combo. Just trying to get him down there. Fine, we evade one more special 1. And I think we finally take out Surfer. Alright, next is a Nimrod on node 42. We brought Doom in just for this Nimrod because Doom cannot, he's whitelisted for this season, cannot be banned. So this is a nice shock node. Plus, I think was it glancing with armors, so we can just go ahead and, we'll get the staggers up. Then we'll go ahead and nullify his buffs with the special 1. Then we'll try and keep up a bunch of staggers so that when he does refresh his armor, they don't proc. And we can just keep it as a very simple Nimrod fight here. I'm very comfortable evading either one of his specials, special 1 or special 2. Plus, I'm shock immune, so there's less worry about taking any damage on this one. So Doom absolutely comes in handy. Shock immune champion with the nullifies. I don't know. There's nothing bad you can say about Dr. Doom. So I do get clapped in the face there by a double medium there. But other than that, pretty clean, safe fight with Dr. Doom here. Again, just trying to bait out his special 2 there. Don't want to push him to a special 3, obviously. And again, if you're unfamiliar with why I'm getting so many fights in, I do have 2 accounts. I run them in the same battle group. I've been doing this for a very long time. Both accounts are very similar in the top end in terms of 6 stars. I think it's just the main account probably has more like rank 4s and 5s ranked up than the junior, but they're actually very similar. The junior might even have some better champs ranked up at the upper echelon, you know. But again, that's depending on what champs you like. I know I don't say it too often, but we are close to 2,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead. There's lots of fun content, lots of playlists for boss solos in Act 7 and Act 8. We try and do side quest information. We try and get, we do some streams up. It's fun. All right, Path 1, we got this, what is it? We got Hulkling here on node 30. And again, if he gets too many regens, he's going to be unblockable. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to apply our neutralize with a 5-hit medium, light, 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 light. We're going to get a heavy into posit. We're going to go medium, light, 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 medium. But here we actually go for the big special 2. And now we just have to, again, keep reapplying the neutralize. And he melts in like a second. It's so satisfying. Now, this Mojo fight. I had a Mojo on a different node last time. This is a buffet Mojo. And Doc Ock is absolutely going to shred it. Here, you can, sometimes I can't avoid the procs, but here we're going to go ahead, we're just going to parry heavy and try really hard not to evade this entire time. Even dashing backwards, I'm not going to dash backwards. I'm just going to sit there, not dash backwards, parry heavy. There, it's use a special attack. I'm still going to stick with my parry heavies. Look at this. It's like 14 hits in. Mojo's already halfway down. Now, close to a special 3. We're going to throw that special 2. Get the triple debuff up. We're going to refresh it. And he's sitting there. He can't get to that special 3. We're going to go ahead and do it again. We're going to go full. We're going to go combo, parry into another combo. Refresh the triple debuff. Keep him at 2 bars of power. I don't care. Perfect. He wants to throw it. Going to take that whole special 2 on the block. You can see it did barely any damage. One more heavy attack, and that is a satisfying Mojo fight if I've ever seen one. Next, we got Null on node 46. This is Never Back Down, slopped armor, and steady build up. Or if you dash back, you get the regen, right? So, and steady build up, block penetration. So, because he is a global attacker, I'm glancing on everything. I can't get my neutralize up. You can see I throw the special 1. I cannot get any of my debuff stuff. So all I'm doing here, I don't care about his regen at this point. All I need to do is push him to a special 1. Now that he's pushing the special 1, I don't care about the glancing. I don't care about anything at this point. I just need to wait out his corruption. Now that the corruption goes, you can see all the buffs he tries to get off of me now will go all into incinerates. He gets 20 incinerates there. Boom, we go into a massive special 2. He is just melting away, and we waited it out, and it worked perfectly. Love it. Fantastic. Arcus, another global defender on node 48. We use our last pre-fight because it's Arcus. But I am Wiccan, I'm armor break immune. So I don't have to worry so much about the global affecting me or his debuffs affecting me or his direct damage affecting me. The main thing that I'm worried about here is potentially him going to a special 3. So I did throw on an invulnerability boost because I knew that if I did not keep my... the issue is that you can see I have my... I have the neutralize up. The Problem is every time he throws a special, I'm going to get the glancing. Because of that glancing, it's going to be very difficult for me to get my, see, my big special 2 glances the entire thing. That kind of sucks. Got one little shock there at the end, but so and he's just throwing a lot of specials at this point. So I can get my hits in, but it's not really doing too much. So I have a feeling that at a certain point, I'm building up my power. Now that I can get some hits in while he does not have the glancing on me, I don't really care if I push him to a special 3 because I have that invulnerability boost. So I got to take advantage of that opening where I don't have the glancing on me, and I can get full damage and proc all my nice shocks and plasmas and incinerates. So I take the no damage on that special 3. He throws another special 1 at me. I'm going to use my special 1 to back away, and that's going to be enough to tick him away. Love it. Fantastic. Wiccan putting in so much work, so much so that we're going to go ahead and do a Galan boss. I don't know why Galan was really here. I guess if you got to a special 2, that could really mess you up. I stick with special 1s, and I get my neutralize up as much as possible. Then every single time he throws a special 1, the 4 furies that he would get from the special 1, as long as the neutralize is up, those all become incinerates instead. You can see there, now he's got 5 incinerates on him. So I'm just going to go ahead, medium ending combo to put up my incinerate passive and pause the neutralize, then go back into my medium light to get the neutralize on. I am at the same time, I am dashing back and holding block. That also pauses my spells, and we get some nice big special 2s. We go for the neutralize ending combo into a really big special 2, get 7 shocks on him. Again, just keep baiting special 1s out the entire time, and this war is in the bag. We had a really nice one. I think our battle group maybe only died 3 times, which was really solid. Great win by everyone. Yeah, Wiccan taking out a ton of fights in this one. Full utilization of the Magneto House of X pre-fights. Doc Ock with some more classic, what I consider classic matchups against Hyperion and Mojo at this point. If you've been watching my channel for any period of time, you know that Doc Ock is my answer to those guys so often. Galan has now been a treat to have on Path 3 this season, and Wiccan, even though he was my boss guy last season against Null, not so much this season because of the global tactic, but in this war, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights from Wiccan out of the 12 we had. So putting in a ton of work. So a nice deathless war. We've only got 4 left for the season, which is, and this has been a more entertaining season for me, I think, this one. I know last one we did a lot more moving around, doing a lot more niche fights, but I do like being able to kind of focus on my path and come up with, again, different strategies each time. It has not been the same each war. It has been a lot of different combinations to solve different puzzles, I guess, along Path 1 and 3, and plus a lot of the minis. So hopefully you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.